Well, hey there, guys.
Oh,
it's in my fucking eyes. Fucking son of a bitch!
Like, imagine this shit in Soviet Russia. They would not have this.
Is this what you want, YouTube? You want me crucified? Yeah.
The Amish are in Florida.
Hello, I'm Mediocre Montgomery, and today... Hello, I'm Mediocre Montgomery. Welcome back to the Mediocre Militia. We got Cameron, my good buddy Cameron.
Howdy.
I think this is the first time I've actually... He's been in videos and been the cameraman for one or two, but I've never actually sat down and done a video with him, and he recently acquired a new knife and some just delicious 1858 Remington
Quite delicious
revolvers. I wanted to sit down and do like a real cursory overview of like all of my my knives that I've kind of accumulated over the years. Again, this isn't going to be like super in detail. I don't know like what a lot of these are like made out of, like steel wise and all these crazy specs and shit. So, Jesus, where do I start?
Good question. I'd go with the bayonet.
Oh yeah, well, I guess I'll start off strong. I thought it was close enough to classify as a knife. This is an old U.S. Springfield bayonet. I'll get some close-up shots of it, I guess. I should have thought about it. I'm going to have to go over with all these fucking things and get like close-ups of each individual fucking one. I've been meaning to do a video specifically on the gun that this goes for, my 1884 Springfield trapdoor. An original U.S. bayonet. Original, and I got it with this bayonet for $650. Altogether, idiot.
So fucking loud. Okay.
Bayonet. Possibly killed men. Who knows?
It's about to.
It's about to kill one. The one who just sat on the table is a Kershaw Valley Song butterfly knife, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Which I also have, since I'm already on the topic, a really special one to me. So, going along with the Makarov, like Red Dawn vibes here, I actually acquired this from my father, and it's really special to me, you know, because I got it from my father. So I guess it was kind of passed down to me after a lot of really pathetic begging. I was sitting down watching Red Dawn, and the scene where he's like, "All I hate's gonna burn you up, kid," and he like fucking like twirls it and does the thing, and he's carving the notches in his gun or whatever.
All that hate's gonna burn you up, kid.
Keeps me warm.
And I just immediately was like, oh my god, I have to have one of those. And my dad was like, yeah, I've got one of those. And I ended up getting it. Let me see here. This one was sort of a newer one. I've had it for about 2 years. This is the CRKT Ceo. It's kind of a pain in the ass. You really gotta fucking get underneath of that little stud with your thumbnail. But it's a pretty nice little, it's a nice little knife. It's really discreet, you know, like it looks like it's like a pen if you fit it in a shirt pocket or something thing. This one I actually got at the same time. My CRKT Provoke from Joe Caswell. It's like the morphing karambit, so you don't have to like lose your grip to deploy it, you know, like a traditional kind of knife. Moving on into this one, like so, like you don't have to do that number was kind of the idea behind it. But this is my Gerber flat iron that I have not used at all. Purely a collector piece for me. It's sort of like a little mini cleaver blade kind of thing going on, or like kind of like a straight razor, I guess. Alright. This one is kind of neat. I found it in my uncle's garage. It's got like a cool dragon on it. I don't know shit about it, but it looks kind of cool. This is a Smith & Wesson cutting horse. Just a cheap little karambit knife with a serrated blade for some inconceivable fucking reason. Hammer forged, surgical china. Fair. I used this in a previous video.
I'm all about second chances, guys. I'm not. Alrighty. Dude, I'm pissed.
This is my cold steel kukri machete thing. It's held together now by tape and a lot of fucking hope. Beat to hell, it's rusty, dirty, I just hope. You know, originally it was all black, but I went and like just sanded it all off because I thought it looked cooler this way. This one, an HRT Smith & Wesson, my brother Dylan, who has also been featured on the channel. Got this for my birthday. It came with a nice little leather sheath. It's a nice little knife, I guess. I'm gonna stop filming here pretty soon, so don't get used to this whole setup. This one is actually kind of cool. It's just like a standard little doesn't lock or anything pen knife or something. But this also belonged to my uncle. It's his old Freemason knife, which will get some like really cool close-ups. It's got like a really badass looking camel, like one of the little fez hats, a whole bunch of like cryptic looking symbolism. I think my Uncle Jerry gave this to me, or I got it from my Uncle Jerry at some point. Just like a cheap little folder. It's got like an eagle on it or something. Frost cutlery. Swiss Army knife, another Swiss Army knife. This is an older Swiss Army knife. I guess you can tell from like the emblem or whatever. It looks a little more dated. Well, Browning folder, nothing super crazy. I've got one of the Cold Steel Safekeeper 3s, like a little Alright.
I mean, just
a standard little push dagger, which segues me into my new knife. Might just look like a standard little folder. I thought this was really fucking cool. It's actually not a folder completely. It transforms into like a just like your run-of-the-mills. It just looks like a traditional knife or whatever, but it's not. It comes with like this nice little leather sheath. Whole women are queens. My god, this is hell. Rat 3. Oh my god, I'm fighting every fucking urge to just pike you in the fucking spine and kill you. Anyways,
I don't blame you, not one bit.
Ontario Knife Company, they've been around for a little while. I believe it's made in the USA, Rat 3, not a super expensive knife. I have done some light use, like batoning and shit. Like I've got through a few trees and it's holding a really, really nice edge. So I guess for like a little kind of entry-level bushcraft knife, I would recommend that, sure. I'm not sure what this one is. Actually, this is another Frost cutlery. This is German stainless, but it also says Pakistan on it, so that's a little misleading. I don't know. I don't got much to say about it. It's pretty. This one actually has no maker's mark. It's got a cool sheath. This also came from my uncle. He had nice taste. A really cool dude. Kind of puts me in mind of like a Lieutenant Aldo Raines knife, but like a little less girthy. There's actually like no maker's mark or any markings on this knife at all. So no idea what the origins behind that. Perhaps it was a custom made thing. I imagine he probably had some connections. This is actually like a little traditional folder, and I found this in a backpack that I got a while ago. Just a beat up little pocket knife. There's nothing really special about it. No maker's mark on it either. It just kind of is. Just had it for a while. And then like a standard little case knife, nothing special about it really either. Once you've seen one, you've kind of seen them all. Ruko?
That's what I've figured out.
Yeah, that one, looks pretty goddamn heinous.
Then it also has Mula Treon, made in Spain.
Oh, it's probably pretty official.
Small collection.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty fucking small, dude.
Size doesn't matter, Cam. What the hell?
Not according to Alexandra.
On a more family-friendly note, this little bad boy is from Cobra Tech knives, which has gained a lot of notoriety here more recently for like their automatic knives, and this is one of their new ones. It's like a out the front karambit style knife, and it's pretty rad. It's a lot slimmer than I thought it was going to be, because originally I saw the ads for these on Instagram and I sent them to Kobe, and like all of them, there was like, oh man, we got to get one of these. And then we found them in one of our local gun stores, and then I hopped on their website and saw these and immediately fucking ordered one.
Yeah, I might have to get you one of those.
And they're pretty like affordable for like, you know, like entry level kind of like intermediate kind of like nicer knives or
they
whatever.
weren't too bad.
Yeah.
I don't remember how much you said that one was.
I think I paid about like 50.
Oh, that's
for this. Yeah, it's not bad.
That's pretty sick.
How much was?
This one was like 1 something, which ain't too bad.
Yeah, that butterfly knife was 180.
Yeah, mine was.
Yeah, the Kershaw was about 180. This one, oh my god, I paid like, these run for about $200, but I managed to find this one on Amazon. Actually, both of these on Amazon. I guess because I bought these both at the same time, I paid about $200 altogether. I got this for about 170 on Amazon though. Technically speaking, on my keychain I have like a little Swiss Army knife with like scissors and shit, but I'm not. Who cares?
The ammo that almost killed me.
I'm the strongest motherfucker in the world, bitch!
Oh yeah, I'm Mediocre Montgomery. Please like, sub, and share. Cameron didn't really say much.
No.
Do any of your
I'm
guests?
gonna say more this time.
Yeah.
Hey, I said more than you.
No.
I guess I kind of
No,
I
I
usually go off.
I
on a
said
tangent.
more than both of y'all.
Yeah, well, you guys say enough behind the fucking camera, you idiots. Oh, my lightsaber cock. My lightsaber cock. I guess that would kind of classify as a blade. Let me see that thing. Hopefully this thing isn't on epilepsy mode.
It shouldn't be. Just give it a test. There you go.
Maybe slightly. Alright, that's enough of that. Pretty badass though. Oh, and
Just
where the fuck did that come from?
just a typical katana.
Yeah.
And then a claymore.
A fucking claymore.
Claymore. This is supposed to
Form of a
technically be in a
axe.
battle axe as its handle.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. Certainly unconventional.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean,
yeah,
fuck
yeah, it's pretty rad. I'm Mediocre Montgomery. Please like, sub, and share. Sharing is probably the most important thing you can do if you're still here.
you shouted out the podcast on here before?
I think so. It's
Yeah, I think.
we do like a podcast on. Well, I guess
It's
you
over
still
on
stream. You
YouTube
still
now.
yeah. It's
I
we're on
still
YouTube.
stream. I just don't do the podcast on stream anymore.
Wyatt does streams. Taint Painter 278. Dual Action Duelist on YouTube is where we're doing our podcasts now. We film those every Sunday typically.
I stream.
Go ahead.
Here_disciple
Hell
on
yeah.
Twitch.
I don't think Kobe does anything
No.
at the moment.
I'm kind of a loser. And all
But he's been featured on the channel. You can find him in a previous video that was probably lackluster.
He's the David Koresh looking character.
Yeah, he's David Koresh.
Hey guys, David Koresh here. Doing some cool ass shotguns that were given to me.
I'm gonna go get sloppy drunk. Hit my wife.